Tunde Kelani's latest movie, titled Dazzling Mirage, is adapted from a novel by Nigerian author Olanyika Abimola Ekbokare. The film tells the story of a young girl struggling with sickle cell anemia. Kelani, who has been making movies for over 20 years in Nollywood, says he draws much of his inspiration from literature.
For me, the opportunity to make a film, it's an opportunity to say something, fundamental, or to document something, while entertaining people. So I look out for, I love literature. I read when I was very young, and it's a shame, that people don't read anymore. And there are thousands of books, that could be adapted, and this, coupled with the fact that for me, film again is a cultural expression.
Kelani has over 15 films under his belt. He began his career as a photographer and then trained as a cameraman, working with various local and international broadcasters. For his latest project, his team is made up of young, upcoming actors and filmmakers, providing much-needed hands-on training.
He's a director that takes on ideas. He asks what's comfortable for you, what were you thinking, or this is what he wants, and then somehow we all get to a middle point together. So he's a hands-on person. He says, come, let's do this together. But he knows don't be deceived. He knows what he wants, and he will get it. He's a bit of a perfectionist. He doesn't let you know, so he's not overbearing, but he will get what he wants.
With over 1,000 movie titles produced every year, Nollywood is the third largest film industry in the world after America's Hollywood and India's Bollywood. Although Nollywood films are hugely popular in Africa and parts of the diaspora, the quality of the film is still considered low. Most are shot on digital camera and with tiny budgets between $6,000 and $15,000 each. An average Nollywood film sells at about 50 copies, yet in Lagos alone, millions of bootleg copies go for just about $1, undercutting Nollywood's price of $2 and denying the producers much needed revenue. Kelani, however, says that despite the challenges, Nigeria filmmakers are still able to produce movies that tell authentic African stories. But he adds that more investment is needed to improve standards and make the industry more competitive globally.
It's very difficult to make film with so much lack of infrastructure. You certainly couldn't make a film without electricity, and today it's almost impossible, to make a film without looking at new media and the internet. And that in Nigeria we still don't have broadband internet in homes, so the problems are there. But what makes it more, challenging, and more rewarding is the fact that those factors are not enough, to stop you.
Nollywood employs tens of thousands of people, bringing in over $200 million annually. The government recently created a new initiative dubbed Nollywood Upgrade to overhaul the sector. The initiative aims to improve the infrastructure and encourage more high-quality movies, incorporating new media and technology that can help build a world-class film industry.